Hello and welcome to BikeDekho. There have been quite a few motorcycle launches this year, but unfortunately the 160cc segment hasn't seen much action. Well, Honda is all set to change this now with a motorcycle that we feel will definitely turn heads. Say hello to the Honda CB Hornet 160R. Even from afar, you can make out that the Hornet is a very stylish looking motorcycle. On the looks front, it gets a sporty design which was lacking in the Unicorn 160 and the CB Trigger 2. The Hornet gets a new headlight design with pitot lamps, a short single piece handlebar, but the same digital instrument console that's on the Unicorn 160. The tank shrouds have now been molded onto the petrol tank, and a black plastic strip has been added to give it a more muscular, sporty stance. The 10-spoke alloy wheels and carbon fiber stickered side panels lend the Hornet a fresh, premium look. Now this engine may look familiar, and that's because it's the same engine that you'll see in the Unicorn 160. There is a difference though. It's been retuned and now churns out 15.8 PS of power and 14.7 Nm of torque. So compared to the Unicorn, it's now been beefed up by 1 PS, and the maximum power and maximum torque can be achieved at a slightly higher RPM. The Hornet offers good mid-range and top-end grunt, but feels sluggish below 4000 RPM. Rev it a little more, past 5000 RPM, and it gets the bolt of energy you were waiting for. This being an HET engine, it's supposed to return a good mileage figure, and it did. Even with the chubby tires and more power, we still got a mileage of 55 km per litre. With Honda's plain Jane design out the window, the game finally changes now with the Hornet 160R. The slightly rear set foot pegs and short flat handlebar let you nuzzle into a slightly sportier riding position. The switchgear, unfortunately, is still the same old Honda design and still doesn't get an engine kill switch. This lends this motorcycle a more commuter-like feel. Slotting it into first gear is smooth, but shifting into second is notchy, and this is something Honda should look at working on. The ratios on the 5-speed gearbox though have been well laid out so that you don't have to shift too much in traffic. But if you want to overtake another vehicle, you'll have to shift a gear down and then roll on the throttle. The Hornet 160R gets a big plus point as it gets meatier front shock absorbers. These new shocks do a good job on bad patches, and the rear monoshock does its part well too. Another aspect of the Hornet that deserves praise is the braking power. The Hornet comes with both front and rear pedal disc brakes, and braking is helped with Honda's patented combi brake system. This will cost you extra, but is worth it. We found the braking power and feel to be the best in this segment and are very impressed with it. The Hornet 160R will be replacing the CB Trigger in Honda's lineup. The question though is how well does it fare against its competitors? More on that in another video. But for now, if you are a fan of the Yamaha FZS or the Suzuki Gixxer, then you'll love the Hornet. It comes with a premium price tag though of Rs 89,000. On its own, the Hornet 160R is a stunningly beautiful motorcycle and is a lot of fun to ride.
Well, that's all for today. This is Romel for BikeDekho signing off. Do remember to always wear your helmet and don't forget to subscribe to the BikeDekho YouTube channel for more news and reviews.